We stand atop the food chain, masters of our world. Yet this is no victory march. We arrived not as conquerors, but as scavengers in the ruins of greater dynasties. The dinosaurs did not fall to our might. They were erased by a random rock from the void. We inherited an empty throne in a palace we did not build. Our story begins in that paradox. A species crowned by accident, ruling a kingdom it never fought for. What does it mean to wear a crown you never claimed? To hold power you never earned? This is not the story of humanity's triumph. It is the story of the inheritors, hesitant, haunted, and wholly unprepared for the throne of the world. We examine not our glory, but our profound imposter syndrome on the scale of geologic time. The air of our palace is thick with ghosts, not of creatures we defeated, but of those whose reigns ended in celestial violence. The giant reptiles of the seas, the armored beasts of the land, the towering forests of fungus, all were erased by forces beyond their comprehension. We walk halls built by extinction events, furnished by cosmic indifference. Our every achievement rests upon their silent, massive graves. We did not defeat the dinosaurs. We merely slipped into their vacant armor after the true battle was over. The true rulers of Earth have always been chaos, time, and celestial chance. We are merely the current tenants in a house whose owners could return at any moment. Our power is borrowed, our tools fragile. Fire was a stolen secret from lightning strikes. Language emerged not from divine gift, but from desperate social need. Every technology, from the wheel to the microchip, is built upon layers of accidental discovery and precarious preservation. One great library burning, one plague killing the wrong minds, one landslide burying the wrong cave, and our entire legacy could have vanished. Unlike the ant's instinct or the spider's web, our civilization is not encoded in our genes. It is a fragile whisper passed between generations, a story constantly on the verge of being forgotten. Our reign is maintained not by strength, but by diligent memory-keeping against the erosive tide of time. Evolution did not design us for this. Our backs ache from upright posture, evolved for savanna wandering, not office chairs. Our brains, wired for immediate tribal threats, buckle under global existential dread. We are creatures of patchwork adaptations, jury-rigged for a world that no longer exists, trying to govern a world we don't fully understand. Anxiety, depression, and chronic stress are not personal failures. They're the symptoms of a species operating far outside its evolutionary warranty. We're trying to run civilization's latest software on hardware optimized for hunting gazelles and gathering berries. With unclaimed victory comes unasked for duty. We are the first Earthborn creatures to look upon our home from space and understand its fragility. The first to discover we hold the power to end our own chapter, whether by nuclear winter, engineered pathogen, or ecological collapse. The dinosaurs did not choose their extinction. We must choose our continuation daily. This is the burden of awareness, to know you are an accident, and yet be responsible for the entire experiment. We are accidental gardeners, suddenly handed the keys to the only greenhouse in the known universe. Here lies our deepest struggle. If we did not earn this throne, what is our purpose? Religions offer divine right. Empires claimed manifest destiny. Science offered progress. But strip those away, and we face the void, a species with no pre-written destiny. This terrifying freedom is also our greatest opportunity. Our meaning isn't found, it's built. Not discovered, but created. Every act of kindness, every work of art, every effort to understand the cosmos is our answer to the silence that placed us here. We are writing the job description for a position that never existed until we filled it. The old victory, survival, was given. The new victory must be earned, becoming worthy stewards of the chance we were given. This means evolving beyond our evolutionary programming. It means developing empathy on a global scale, foresight across generations, and wisdom to match our intelligence. It means learning to wield our technological power with the humility of those who know they didn't earn it. The true test of humanity isn't how we claim the world, but what we do with it now that we know it was never ours to claim. Our victory will be measured not in domination, but in transcendence. We must establish new rules for accidental rulers. First, recognize the ghosts. Honor what came before, not as defeated foes, but as honored predecessors. Second, rule with light hands. Govern not as owners, but as caretakers for future inheritors. Third, build bridges, not walls, between nations, between species, between our present and our future. Fourth, keep the throne room clean. Leave the palace in better condition than we found it. This is not a conqueror's code. It is an inheritor's covenant, written in the full knowledge that we too will one day be ghosts in someone else's hall. If our arrival was accidental, so too may be our succession. We must prepare the throne room for whoever, or whatever, comes next. This means preserving knowledge in forms that outlast our species. It means avoiding traps that would leave the palace in ruins. It means perhaps even guiding the next inheritors, whether they be our enhanced descendants, artificial minds, or beings yet unimagined. The mark of a worthy ruler is how they prepare for their own obsolescence. Our legacy should be a well-tended garden, not a burned castle.
Here we arrive at our destination, transforming unclaimed victory into conscious gift. We did not ask for this world, but we can choose to be grateful for it. We did not earn our consciousness, but we can use it to create beauty, understanding, and compassion. The final human victory will not be stamped on battlefields or engraved on monuments. It will be the quiet moment when we realize our purpose was never to claim the world, but to cherish it, to be the universe's way of appreciating itself. We are the cosmos waking up, looking around, and deciding to tend the garden. That is the victory we can claim, not conquerors of Earth, but its grateful, astonished guests.